Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. We cannot stop talking about the crisis in Rivers State until the solution to the problem is found and democracy prevails. Now, the reason we are talking about it right now is because the Ijaw National Congress has warned that some parties in the ongoing political crisis in Rivers State are arming the youths with firearms, and noted that those arming them may not be able to recover the weapon when the crisis is over. We're going to look at the implication of what this news is telling us. Now, the National Publicity Secretary of the Ijaw National Congress, Nyesom Wike Mayor, speaking to Punch newspaper, therefore urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to address the situation to prevent a potential resurgence of militancy in the Niger Delta. He expressed concerns over the distribution of firearms during the crisis, warning that these weapons may not be easily retrieved once the conflict subsides. He stressed the importance of proactive measures to prevent further escalation, urging the president not to overlook the deteriorating situation in Rivers State. He said that the Publicity Secretary of Ijaw National Congress said, and I quote, "The president should endeavor to personally intervene in the Rivers State crisis. The situation could lead to a resurgence of militancy in the area, because those who are giving out guns during this crisis may not withdraw it from them, the talks after the crisis. So there is a need for caution in this regard, and the president must not watch things go wrong in Rivers State as it is." The Ijaw National Congress Publicity Secretary also criticized the extension of the tenure of local government chairmen in Rivers State, saying it is unconstitutional. Of course, that is the position of Simi Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, who has, based on the unconstitutionality of that extension, has appointed caretaker committee for all the local governments. Incidentally, his action, his orders in that regard has been disregarded, as the police have occupied the local governments, not allowing the caretaker committees to resume. And that is the present situation in that state. And only recently, because of the crisis surrounding that matter, bomb blast exploded at the Hotel Presidential Port Harcourt, in which the governor alleged that those behind it were those who wanted the state to become ungovernable, those who are calling for state of emergency in the state, that they are the ones behind the bomb blast. So that is how things are in Rivers State at the moment. And Nigerians are watching with bated breath on how far this matter is going to go. There have been so many interventions, including that of the Ijaw National leader, Pa Edwin Clark, former commissioner or minister of information in Nigeria, who is also the leader of the Pan-Niger Delta association known as the PANDEF. They have all called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to intervene. That is what the Ijaw National Congress is doing again, calling on the president to intervene, not to abandon Rivers State to its fate. Like people are saying, let the law, let them wait for what the court will say. Say, do not, because there are consequences. Now, the Ijaw National Congress has warned. They have made a revelation now in this report by Punch that those involved in this matter are arming some thugs. And he said, these thugs, after the matter had been settled, it may be difficult to retrieve the guns from them. And that will also create another problem in the Niger Delta. And we all know that when Niger Delta sneezes, Nigeria catches cold. Why? Because Niger Delta is the only reason Nigeria is surviving as an economy today, whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not, it is only the petrodollar coming in from Niger Delta that Nigeria is surviving. That's why governors can do anything in their states. That's why federal government can have any reserve abroad to be able to protect the naira or do anything of significance. The last time Niger Delta was on fire, Nigeria went into recession. That was under President Muhammad Buhari. I do not think that is what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will want for his administration. But the truth be told, Tinubu has intervened before, but his intervention did not go down well with the majority of Nigerians, including majority of Rivers people, from my understanding. When he intervened in this matter, in the crisis between the governor and his estranged godfather, Nyesom Wike, former governor of the state, and now minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Many people believe that the president was not an honest broker in that matter, because a study of the 8-point resolution that was reached at the presidential villa to resolve the matter between Governor Fubara and former Governor Wike, who is now the Minister of FCT, showed that everything was stacked. The pendulum was swinged in favor of Wike and against Fubara. It was that same 8-point agenda that is also part of the problem we are seeing in Rivers State today. For instance, that the 8-point agenda said that Fubara has no power, cannot dissolve the local government. He cannot interfere in what they are doing at the State House of Assembly. Now, in terms of the local government, they say he cannot interfere with the tenure of local government chairman, local government. And he didn't interfere. Now, when their tenure has finished, the lawmakers that defected from PDP to the APC now pass a law extending the tenure of the local government chairman without getting the support of the governor. And a court in Rivers State has ruled that the Rivers Assembly that passed that law was allegedly illegal, that it was not recognized by law. Therefore, the law they passed is null and void. So you can see that the president's intervention the last time didn't solve the problem. It appeared to have created more problems. Maybe that's why the president is keeping away, allowing the court to determine the final outcome. But the Ijaw National Congress is saying he has to intervene. I think what the Ijaw National Congress want him to do is to enforce the authority of Fubara as the governor of Rivers State. For instance, Fubara is after the tenure of the local government have expired or came to an end, he did what other governors do all over the country by constituting caretaker committee until the next election. You would have expected the president to ensure that the orders of the Rivers State Governor Fubara was obeyed to the letter. Unfortunately, the order of the Rivers State Governor was not obeyed to the letter. Now, the police are occupying the local governments. The caretaker committee cannot access it. The former chairman whose tenures expired and who claim that they are still the chairman, they cannot access it. But at the end of the day, the power of the governor as the chief security officer of Rivers State appears compromised, because you can't be chief security officer when your orders cannot be obeyed. And you say, do this, it cannot be done. I think that is where they want the president's intervention. And from the report, you can see that they mention the Ijaw National Congress mention this local government extension, that it was illegal. By that, you know where they stand, that they stand with Fubara. And they want Fubara to enjoy the full authority as the governor of Rivers State. And many people believe that the president can still intervene, and that it is in the national interest that he intervenes. Because if anything goes wrong in Rivers State, if there's a breakdown of law and order in Rivers State, it will reverberate across the nation. Because Rivers State, let us be frank about it, Rivers State is the heartbeat of the Niger Delta. So what the Ijaw National Congress is warning is that if this thing is not halted, the crisis is not halted and settled, it could snowball to a serious militancy issue in Niger Delta. And you know what that means to the economy of Nigeria. Already this country's economy is in dire strait. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, through his spokesperson, Bayo Onanuga, said that he inherited a dead economy. And that was in response to the damning reports by the New York Times. But the truth is that if Niger Delta is not peaceful, if Niger Delta is in crisis and Nigeria is not able to even see oil to sell, then you can begin to talk about the burial of the Nigerian economy. Don't forget, Tinubu said that he inherited a dead economy. Crisis in River States and Niger Delta may well bury the economy, and that is why the president must act fast and listen to the Ijaw National Congress and ensure that Simi Fubara is allowed to play his role as governor of River State, for which he was elected by the people of the state. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.